Hello everyone and welcome to Through the Wire. We discuss all the hottest stories in sports straight from the headlines. I'm John Paul Salamanca, the Zen Molina, and let's talk about what's going on this week. We'll start off with big news in the NBA. The judge finally approved the sale of the Los Angeles Clippers, but according to a lot of reports, the fight may just be starting with Donald Sterling, the current owner of the Clippers, looking like he might be making this kind of a long haul.
Yeah, it's the beginning of a long battle. There's no way Donald Sterling's going to go away. He has a history in other trials as far as housing discrimination, of fighting it to the bitter end, and that's with people that are like regular citizens. So, yeah, he's going to fight tooth and nail to keep his team. Where I'm concerned, if I'm Adam Silver in the NBA, is that this could go into, he may be building an antitrust case, in which case that completely sheds a light on the business of the NBA, the Constitution, and its inner workings, something obviously that no league, not even the NBA, wants.
And on a smaller note here, well, not a smaller, but more focused on the team, it might be a long haul battle might actually be very detrimental to them, especially considering that Doc Rivers, who they went through a lot of pains to get through as their head coach, he's indicated that if this drags on longer, he may not be stick around as head coach after the season.
Well, I think for the most part, as far as like here and now, he's no longer the owner. I mean, it's Shelley Silver, if I'm not mistaken, and she's given the team to Ballmer. So in theory, you know, CP3 and Doc Rivers have nothing to worry about because he's no longer owning the team. So that they've managed to satisfy that on a legal end. You got to look at the long term, you know, the bigger picture. They can easily be an antitrust suit against 29 other billionaires, and that's something that the league's got to be concerned about.
And moving on to the other side of the Staples Center, we have big news from the Los Angeles Lakers. Byron Scott now selected as the new head coach for the Lakers. Ed, what do you think about this pick? Good, bad?
Doesn't matter. You're screwed. It really doesn't. I mean, this is not a good team. They failed in get a quality free agent. I mean, Byron Scott's a great coach, but there's only so much he can do with this team at this point. I mean, we don't know what we're going to get at Kobe. He's coming off a serious injury. And let's be honest, he's got a lot of years.
And Paulo Gasol is gone.
Yeah, there's that. I mean, there's a lot of miles on the odometer on Kobe Bryant. So you got to wonder what he's got left in the tank. I mean, their second best player is Swaggy P, really? No, they're in trouble. It doesn't, I mean, Red Auerbach could be there, and they're in trouble.
One guy who may not be there much longer is two-time MVP Steve Nash, who has decided that this year might be his last season.
I thought his last season was 2 years ago. I mean, it's not like he's been playing. He's been collecting a check, but he hasn't really been playing. Like, you're not really telling me nothing, Steve. You're not really telling me nothing. We already, you retired 2 years ago. I mean, come on.
Well, maybe 3, because admittedly, I mean, this not taking anything away from Steve Nash's career. Obviously, one of the greatest NBA point guards of all time. But I think we can all agree that his Lakers stint has really not been a reflection of who the guy's what he's built in Phoenix and what he built in Dallas and that sort of thing.
It's like when Willie Mays with the New York Mets. No one remembers that because he didn't do anything with that team. So it's the same thing. He's just collecting a retirement check while he's with the Lakers. Nothing more, nothing less.
And from the NBA to the NFL, we have news from Baltimore Ravens camp. Apparently, running back Steve Rice has received a standing ovation from the fans recently this week, which is really surprising considering the relationship he had with his girlfriend.
It's attitudes like this from the fans why I have to explain to my non-sports fans friends why sports fans stink as a collective. The fact that a man who gets paid to knock people out is getting a standing ovation after knocking his fiancée/wife out is despicable to me. I'm not even disappointed with Raven fans. I wish I were surprised, but people, all they care about is the game, you know, and not the issues. And I'm disgusted. I'm just disgusted.
This is the same league here where, you know, they did give they gave O.J. Simpson the they sort of.
No, this is no. Forget all that. This is the league that suspends you 4 games for marijuana, but you hit a woman 2 games. That's it. Come on, man. This has been. I've never been so disappointed in the NFL. I mean, and there's many reasons. I mean, we've had murderers in this league, so it's just frustrating that the fans are like this. It just really is.
And that wraps up this edition of Through the Wire. Remember to tune in next week for more. To continue the conversation, remember to log on to LatinPost.com, and remember to follow us on Twitter at LatinPostSports.